Welcome, Brother Knights, to the second session of the Montana Knights of Columbus State Convention. First of all, a little bit of a change. Guess my forehead glares quite a bit with the light, and so that has been dimmed. Not my mind, the forehead. Yeah, so hopefully that makes it more comfortable for you people who are viewing us virtually. Couple of little announcements here. The Mass is going to be at St. Pius Church here in Billings. And if you go to their website, you can click on the streaming button and watch the Mass with your brothers tonight, if that is what you wish to do. It's stpiusxblgs.org. That's stpiusxblgs.org. Hope to see you there. Also, the tech team created the YouTube channel for the Montana Knights of Columbus. And just like all social media, we want you to smash the like button for everything that you enjoy, and everything we post you should enjoy. So keep watching, keep tuning in, subscribe to that channel so you can keep posted on everything going on in the state of Montana. At this time, I'd like to introduce our special general agent for the Knights of Columbus Insurance Program, Mr. Andy Wheaton, to give us a report on our wonderful benefits.
Very good. Am I good on the mic? Perfect. State Deputy, Father, State Officers, Brother Knights. I'd like to first begin with some thank yous. Obviously, to thank all of you guys for your leadership and partnership with us through the year. I know I'm a short timer just coming up just recently with the changes, but I know everything that goes on in all states in regards to the Knights of Columbus and what you guys provide for the greater good of our order. And I want to thank you very much for everything that you did this past year and forthcoming in this coming year. I'd also like to thank all of our agents for their work here and the sacrifices that they make every day to not only protect our families, but take care of their own families and also take care of mine. So I'm very thankful for those men, and keep up the good work, guys, and I really appreciate it. First thing I'd like to do, because like I said, I'm a short timer, is let you know a little bit about me. I've been with the Knights since 2009. I started as an agent down in Texas. In 2016, I came up into Colorado and was servicing northern Colorado and Wyoming at that point. Last year, we've had some changes, and now I manage all of Colorado, Wyoming, and then as of March 1st, took over managing here in Montana. To talk about the new arrangement, the biggest thing that I would point out is it's really just a cosmetic change. You as members and your servicing agents aren't going to see any kind of change there. It's a behind the scenes more, like I said, for the management perspective. Dermot is still here with us, and I appreciate everything that Dermot supplies for this change. He is an asset for the business, obviously being here since 16 as well. That his history with you guys and the relationships that he has created is going to be important for our success going forward. And I'm very thankful for Dermot to stay aboard with us and continue managing the state of Montana for us. So that's the biggest thing I want you to know, is that nothing has changed. You're going to see stuff with my name on it. That's all. And that'll continue to confuse some of your members, right? Who is this guy? I thought Dermot was my guy. So we'll go through those aches and pains, but at the end of the day, we're still here to take care of you. From a standpoint of the state of our business, Worthy Supreme Knight obviously gave you some numbers, but we're at $116 billion in force, and we have $28 billion in assets. And then last year alone, we paid out $750 million in claims and dividends to our members. So the program is working, right? It's doing a great job. And the other thing I'd like to point out, the agents did a great job reacting to COVID. Home office was very supportive in the transition. just last year, we grew again, once again. I mean, how many institutions, businesses, entities actually saw growth in a COVID year? We saw a lot of things close down and shut down, but the Knights of Columbus Insurance Program grew once again. It's a testament to the members. It's a testament to the agents of the reality and the necessity of our business this day and age. And obviously, COVID obviously brought, our tagline to remember death, right? And I think, and we couldn't go anywhere. So, have the agent come on over. Let's talk about insurance. I'd like to have someone come see me. So either way, I think it's great that we saw that success. Our agency that you guys are now part of was number 7 in the company last year. So I think overall, just to come back to the idea of this new arrangement, what that's really going to provide the state of Montana is just more resources. I guarantee you that you'll see more of those resources come in from a standpoint of how we invest into the agents and how we can make them more fluid and have more efficiency so they can better take care of not only you, but the membership and themselves. So that all ties hand in hand. And I think one of the big reasons that, Dermot was willing to do this and go forward is that we can, again, thanks to Dermot that he's saw this and was willing to do this so that he can do more for the state of Montana. The next thing I'd like to bring up is in regards to, some of the new products that are coming out in this year. Basically, our product line from a standpoint of life insurance, long-term care, disability, and annuities is staying the same. We will be rolling out mutual funds that will be available not only to, Brother Knights and their families, but for that matter, any Catholic. Those will be, you'll see the information coming out about those. And I think that'll really allow us to be broader in our approach with the membership and, guaranteeing, financial security for our membership. Just a couple tidbits in regards to just, one-offs. Some advice would be to obviously partner with your agent. You probably have heard this before, but I think it's very imperative with COVID and the COVID relief program that home office is, or Supreme is, coming out with, that an agent can be very crucial and a great part of that partnership to get us back into the masses and create programming. He desires your success, just like I hope you desire his. So as we roll out these COVID reliefs and you start your programming, you look at things that you can engage your membership in, please obviously engage your agent in that as well. Let him know about your events. Let him know about the big ones that are coming up so that he can get out there and also meet your membership face to face and start building those relationships and creating that rapport so that those families will invite him into their home so that they can, take advantage of our products. In regards to the fraternal benefit nights, that's obviously a curveball that came out during COVID of how we now earn our McGivney Award and obviously, step towards earning Star Council. As you have seen just recently, I've pushed out an email to all officers. If you're on the call today and you haven't seen that as an officer, you should have, that we're going to do another benefit night the first weekend in June. It'll be virtual like this today. You'll be able to log in and watch a video that we're going to pre-record and allow members then from Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to earn that credit. What I would point out to everybody is with Supreme also saying any benefit night that takes place after March 1st, you'll get a double credit. So what that means is any council that promotes this event in June will get both credits and earn the McGivney Award. So if you did not receive the email package from my office about the event, it also included social media postings. It also had an email PDF that you can blast out, as well as a bulletin resource as well. So when you look at how we earn the credit for the benefit night, which is completing that form and promoting the event is, credited based upon promotion, not attendance. Okay. There's some fogginess there out in the field that it's, I have to have 10% of my council, or I have to have, so many guys. It's promotion alone. So if you look at that form, that form that must be sent to me that I credit it for, there's multiple ways of how you can promote, and you have to do 3 of them. One is that you have to blast an email out. So if you need help with that in your councils or any of the creation of that, please use my office as a resource that we can promote those events and, work better to obviously, bring more members into the Knights of Columbus, as well as, offer our program of, the different benefits that are available to all of our membership. Finally, what I'd like to say is, I'd like to echo what the Supreme Knight said in regards to feedback. in order for this company, our business to grow, it's imperative that you as leaders in your councils give us feedback and help us understand, what we can do and how we can do it better. And that's obviously a no-brainer. I always get those feedbacks, but typically it's always about, I didn't see the agent, or I don't know who my agent is, and things like that. But I'd also like to receive feedback about what the agent's doing well. The job of an agent is a lonely position. It's a lot of windshield, and there's a lot of only him. And so when I can pick that man up and motivate him at any moment to say, hey, I just got a call from Grand Knight, fill in the blank. He just wanted me to know that you're doing an excellent job. He really appreciates what you're doing for your council. You can give that feedback to me, or I would love it if you give the feedback to him as well. So obviously engage us, give us that feedback so that we can be better for you and the membership here in the state of Montana. And obviously, as we go forward, if there's anything that we can do and provide, please let us know. I want to be a resource. I want to partner with you guys so that we can see success in the state. And I'm committed to that idea. I did ask JP right before we started if there is anybody on the call that has a question or a concern, that they can put it in the comment box, and I can address it, or get back to you on that, depending on if anything is coming in, since I don't have a screen in front of me. But JP, do we have any questions or concerns, or anyone raising a hand you see?
No questions at this time, but if anybody does have a question, you can raise your hand or ask the question in the chat box or the question option, and we'll get it posted.
Very good. And so, like I said, I'm very, I think this is a great way to first meet everybody. They come up here in this hybrid situation to meet the officers, the leaders of the state. I'm very, thankful to, service the area that I do. I believe we have the most beautiful agency, not from looks, personally, but from land and God's country, right? So I think we've earned that, and I'm really excited to take care of the state. And like I said, anything that I can do to help this state, please let me know. Help your council, or just help your family.
Andy, a request has come for your email address, please.
Sure. My email address is andrew.wheaton, WHEATON, @KOFC.org. You also probably saw that we help with the sending out of the Vision newsletter this morning, that you should have it in your email box. It went out automated this morning, and there's contact information by just clicking on that. Inside that you could get back to us through our office that way as well. But if there's no other questions, again, thank you very much for allowing us to be here and take part in the meeting and have the opportunity to present. Viva Jesus.
Viva. Thank you very much, Andy. Now we'll see if our broadcast specialist, JP Pendleton, can pull up, and if State Master Chris Curtis is ready for his report on the 4th degree. There he is. Looks like you're going to be announcing the Kentucky Derby there.
You will need to unmute yourself, Chris, just so you know.
Looks like you're
showing as self-muted, and I can't change that. So let's try this. Okay. Now you should be good.
Can you hear me now?
We can hear you. Yes. All right. Thank you, Chris.
Worthy state deputy, worthy state officers, brother knights all, thank you for having me aboard. My report is going to be fairly short, which you probably will love. I'm sitting here looking at some numbers, and currently about 18% of the knights in Montana are 4th degree. And the patriotic arm of the 4th degree, as you know, we support veterans, the VA, and all things patriotism and patriotic. And we need you more than ever. And so on that account, I've got a couple exemplifications coming up. One will be in Sydney on June the 27th. And I'm looking at a very good turnout there. And also Billings has requested one for August the 8th. I'd like to get one going here in the West as well. If we could get more brothers into the 4th degree, they tend to stay Knights of Columbus. So this is something we can push. We need to be patriotic. We need to support what we have as a country now more than ever. On a couple of news announcements, the VAVS, the Veterans Council here in Montana, is a thing supported by the VA. It is the way for us to interface with the VA directly. And our former Vice Supreme Master Kingman has turned in his resignation to that position as a volunteer. And I have an opening for a deputy representative to the VAVS Council. If anyone is interested in this, you can get a hold of me, and I would be more than happy to give you information on what that would entail. Another piece of news is that Vice Supreme Master Glenn Wagner has resigned, or not resigned, is terming out. And we are anxiously awaiting his replacement to be announced by Supreme. So at this time, we're in a state of hold on that count. In closing, I'd like to thank all of my assemblies, my navigators and comptrollers for the good work you have done this last year. Currently, we are at 100% on our reporting, which is outstanding. That has not happened in many, many years. All of the reports have been turned in on time. So thank you very much to all the navigators and comptrollers for your hard work. Gentlemen, thank you for your time, and Vivat Jesu.
Question? Do you have time for a question? Who said that? Oh. Yeah.
Chris, Libby, Montana has a 4th degree team and all of the we would perhaps regather to on the 4th degree initiation out west. If you are interested in using our services.
We're the state master. I don't know if you heard the question, but we have a representative here from Libby, and he was offering that his assembly would like to help with an exemplification ceremony in Libby.
Could you send me an email?
Yes.
He will do that.
ChristopherCurtis68@gmail.com.
Your email address went live around the world.
I don't care.
Good thing you didn't ask for a phone number, huh? It's all in service, right?
That's my favorite one.
Yeah. Well, we really miss the opportunity for the pageantry of the 4th degree march into Mass, like we normally do annually. And hopefully next year, it'll all be back to normal. And we thank you for your service, State Master. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Well, we had an hour's worth of business that lasted 20 minutes. Wow. Before we let you go to an early lunch, I'd just like to point out that all the reports for this convention are posted on our Montana website. And all you do is go to the website and click on the state convention tag, and you'll see all the reports posted from the state deputy. You'll have a letter from our Supreme Knight, Patrick Kelly, the report from Secretary, report from our Treasurer, report from our State Advocate, report from our Membership Director, report from the Montana State Programs Director, and a couple of reports from the Committee on Posters and Essays and the Family Program. We also posted the report from the Director of RSVP, the funds raised in which councils provided funding for various seminarians. That's where I got my information for my speech. And then we also have all the resolutions posted. So if you haven't had a chance to review the resolutions, that's coming up next after dinner or after lunch. I'm trying to hurry this day, just like this hour. So please take a moment to review all the resolutions, and we'll have the State Advocate report on those. We also posted the Audit Committee's report along with the budget. Very important stuff to review. Then we had some district deputy reports. So please take your time. People have worked hard to make those reports, and I think they're very enlightening of what's going on in the state of Montana. And so take time to review that. And I regret to say that maybe I should ask the immediate past state deputy if there is a state deputy report. He's coming. He's taking the long way, which builds the drama, makes us sweat.
We're the state deputy.
Ready for your report.
At this time, we'll have two this afternoon.
2 reports this afternoon. Thank you very much. We're going to need an armored car, I think. Are there any other questions or suggestions or comments? Stand by. That was the word from our broadcast specialist.
You have a commercial message?
Commercial message. Membership from
We have a
our membership director.
worthy state deputy. We have a question from Lee Pico, our district deputy. Please repeat the dates of exemplifications and places.
Did you happen to take notes, worthy secretary? Because I didn't.
June 27th.
In Sydney, and August 8th in Billings.
June 27th in Sydney,
August 8th in Billings.
August 8th in Billings. Site TBD. Well, that's good. It's getting active again. One of the things we want to try and do before we recess is looking, waiting. I want to see if we can bring up the Brady Bunch picture of all those who are viewing virtually. See if we can say hi.
If anybody wants to go on camera, go ahead and raise your hand and we'll see if we can make this work. All right, people are popping up here. Stand by.
I'm going to say I'm not Mr. Brady.
First things first, if you're raising your hand, try unmuting your microphone and see if Adam, Robbie, see if you can talk. Go ahead, unmute your microphone and say hello.
This is a test.
Yep. We're trying the technology here. Actually, any of the attendees, if you're raising your hand to join in via video, try unmuting your microphones and saying hello.
This is a test for tonight so we can see if our two-way conversation to measure enthusiasm holds true.
All right, that part's not working, so let's try this.
Oh, can you hear me?
All right, we got somebody on now. That sounds like Adam. Go ahead and Adam, try turning on your camera.
Oh,
There we are, District Deputy Adam Robbie.
All right, I'm going to try bringing a couple more people in here.
How are you doing, Adam?
he's fine.
He's actually at the International Space Station, so so there is a time delay. Just kidding, Adam. Adam is our district deputy out east and new to this position this year. We appreciate him stepping up and volunteering into that leadership position. He did have a report as well that's posted on the state website. We have someone else here. Hello. Vernon Roberts and Kenneth.
Vernon
Tyler.
Roberts, yeah.
How are you doing? Yes, Tyler, apologize for all the missed emails and things. I'm glad you're on.
Yeah, that's okay.
We're on mute now so that they can hear us.
What about a picture?
I don't know what's going on.
There you are. There you are.
Oh,
You're on the bottom right.
The middle block is talking.
No, that's not.
That's not me.
Past State Deputy Steve
There's no
Zuckman.
window like that behind.
Oh, we got a couple of clowns in the back here. Dermot and Pat Perella. You wouldn't expect him to do something out of context. So, District Deputy Leon Satera, thank you for joining in today. George Kupka, good to see you.
Yeah, glad I can make it and all that. May I make a comment about Silver Rose?
Yes, you may.
Yes, the Silver Rose is going to be shipped to me sometimes next week from Canada, but I don't know about doing it. But the only thing is maybe somebody in the eastern Montana will get back to me and we can arrange something because we only have it for about 2 weeks.
Here we are. Oh yeah, let's. If you're out, your council's out east and you would like to participate in the Silver Rose program, get a hold of Leon and you'll map out a process to get the Silver Rose to you, and you can have your prayer session and devote yourself to Mother Mary.
I mean, it just has my name on the bottom. Does
Bradley Laverne, how are you?
I'm good.
Good.
Laverne, I see.
Well, there we go. Now we go.
Anthony Stray. We screwed up your email, but we got that corrected. So glad to see you're on the call. William Drew team. What is that? Missoula Council?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Missoula,
So they
1021
They've
and 1322.
excellent. District Deputy Dan Norman, I see him in the background. Thank you for organizing that. Keep the watch party going for tonight as well.
We'll see what we get to.
All right.
We want the 100.
Check the pizza.
And the clowns in the back have added program director Zane Fulbright. Getting a background glare there. It looks like a UFO is coming in. Watch out, Mir Space Station. Yeah. Well, thank you again for joining in, and this is a fun thing that we can add to the award ceremony tonight. And we will. I got a note here. Just a minute. Oh, please send your meeting link. Do you want to announce that there's still time to register to vote if you have not registered already? Guess I wasn't supposed to read that verbatim, but the reminder is last chance to register on Election Buddy to vote in the upcoming session after lunch. So we can get that business done. Thanks again, gentlemen, and thanks broadcast specialist JP Pendleton for bringing everyone together. And now we will
How
break.
do we register?
Pardon?
How do we register?
You should have gotten an email from Marty Beatty entitled Election Buddy, and those only go to delegates. Are you a
Okay, so,
delegate?
no, I'm not, but we have 4 delegates here, 2 from each council, and they don't seem to have gotten that email.
Okay.
Yeah.
If someone could email us, we'll check our list and get that sent out.
Promise I can't access.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the 4 need to send us your email addresses and send it to Marty Beatty, State Secretary.
What's
Marty,
what's the email address?
Marty
Or
Beatty,
just type State Secretary at montananights.org. And you should get it. State Secretary at montananights.org.
Okay. So you know.
All right. Thanks very much. And we'll see you after lunch.
We have 2 hours to work on it.
all right, well.